I have done my best to be me without going too far. I've done my best to say things that could be a little provoking, but hopefully thought provoking. I'm going to be very blunt about this one, and it's going to be the title, but Republicans are evil. If you're a Republican, you're evil by default. You're evil. It's insane because, for example, let's give this example here. The United States, they bombed Iran, they hit a school, and did everything to one, cover it up, cast blame elsewhere, and then victim blame. They did all this, and then when it comes out, okay, yes, it's our fault. Then they just get quiet. Everyone else gets quiet, and then when it's brought up as a talking point, as hey, that was cruel. That was cruel. It was wrong. It's a war crime. They hit a school. These children are dead. And Republicans will excuse it, or still, for some reason, they'll deny the U.S. had any involvement or deny that it even happened. And it's evil. It's a fact that this happened. And you know what my first thought was? It wasn't their their Iranian children. My first thought wasn't, oh my goodness, they're just gonna grow up to be suicide bombers or attack the U.S. No, those weren't even my thoughts. Those were the thoughts of Republicans. Might as well get them ahead of time. My thoughts, my thoughts were these these people are dead. These people that hadn't even really started living life, they were in training to live their life. They were in school. Who would they be when they grow up? The parents and others don't get a chance to see that. Who would they be? What would they do, not just for their country, but for the world, maybe? Whose lives would they enrich? What troubles would they've gotten into? What things could they look back and laugh and say, yes, I was dumb. I'm wiser now? What life would they have lived? What causes would they have championed? Those are my thoughts. The very thoughts that anybody who has lost a child has. What will my child be doing right now, this time later? What interest would my child have taken into? What would my child's political leanings be? What foods would my child have disliked or started to love? What in, just would my child be? Who would my child be dating? Would my child even want to date? These are things that people who have lost children think from time to time, and it hurts them. But all Republicans can think is, it's good these children are dead, or I don't care. Zero empathy. That's the problem. Republicans, they just didn't care because they're evil. They want horrible things to happen to people with no gain at all. Nothing came of this. Just death, regret, lamentation. And Republicans got nothing out of this except maybe the enjoyment of some liberals being annoyed or upset. They're evil. And if you're a Republican, knowing that this happened, knowing how you probably have spoken or thought about it, and you're still a part of it, let's say you don't even agree with this at all, but you're still a Republican. No, you're just as bad. You're just as bad. It's like listening to Jimmy Snow and others, and they say if you're having a party and a Nazi joins the party, but you don't kick the Nazi out, now you have a Nazi party. Live with that.